Hello once again, two F'ers. So I promised on Facebook that I was gonna put in another video in tonight. So after a lot of thought, I thought I'd tell you this little story from when I was younger. I guess I was about 10 years old. So I was 10 years old. It was summertime. And me, my mom, and my sister, we all used to sleep in the same room in the back of the house. Now, mind you, the backyard was pretty big. It's still pretty big, you know. But I remember, my sister was asleep, my mom was asleep, and I usually used to stay up and just kind of think about stuff, I've always been a thinker, always. And that's kind of my downfall because I think too much, I guess. But I remember that at this time, it was a very, very like unnaturally quiet night, man. Very, very quiet. I mean, no noise whatsoever. And it wasn't even late. It must have been like 9 o'clock. My mom had us in bed by 9:30 at the latest. And I remember looking over at the back windows. The room has 4 windows, 2 on the left side and 2 right across facing the backyard. Now at this time my mom had some really thick curtains on there, so really couldn't see out. Nobody could see in. But I remember that it got abnormally quiet all of a sudden, and I was looking towards the windows. I was lying and looking towards the windows, and I remember all of a sudden I heard a humming noise, like a very, 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 very like peaceful humming noise. It's like it didn't go up or down. It was just, it was just steady humming. And all of a sudden I saw green, red, blue, and purple lights blinking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And as quickly as I saw it, it was gone. So I got up and ran to the back door, which is right there, really, from you go out the room and the back door's right there on the left. And I opened the door and there was nothing. There was nothing. Nothing. Now, I remember my mom telling me when I told her the story the next day, I remember her telling me that it was probably like a cop car or something like that. But later in life, when I finally, understood how cop cars really work, I began to think to myself, I said, man, that couldn't have been a cop car. One, there's no way you could see it from our window, because we had this really big cement wall in the back. It was about 12, 13 feet tall, and it was just solid cinder block. And it couldn't have been a plane, because that would have been really low for a plane. It could have been a helicopter because you couldn't hear it. So, later in life I started to realize that maybe it was a UFO. Sometimes there's things that happen that you can't explain, And to this day, I can't tell you what it was. I don't know of any emergency vehicles that have, purple, yellow, and red lights and green lights and stuff like that. I've never seen one. Or a plane or a helicopter with that configuration of lights. And for it to be gone in a split second, it only took me like a minute, not even a minute, like 20 seconds to get to the back door and open it. So what was it? Your guess is as good as mine. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you like these kind of stories and you want me to do more of them, because I do have a few other stories that are kind of interesting. If you do like these stories and you want to hear more, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know. If you have a story that you want to share on my channel, send it to me and I'll talk about it and I'll mention your name. Sometimes, you don't got nobody to tell this stuff to because you're afraid they won't believe you. But hey, I'm here to believe you. So like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.